Welcome, beloveds. It's Kristen here. It's been a while since I have posted a video to the Facebook stream, and I've been downloading and uploading all sorts of information since my Jordan and Israel trip. And that was a real timestamp in my life of what was before that journey and what has been created since that journey. And this pause in communication has been just a recalibration time for me to integrate the new information, the new energies that were accessed on that journey. And I wanted to be sure that I didn't step back into old habit patterns through my language and the way I was speaking, because indeed much shifted and elevated from that experience. And this is an interesting thing that happens, right? When we say yes to doing something that there's much expansion and growth, that process of integration is really important, to take the time to allow the neural networks to really reconnect in new ways so that the old programming isn't just repeated. So the cards I'm going to use today come from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, okay? And the understanding with these archangels is everything is in an ascension pattern. Humans in all levels of animations and consciousness, intelligence is all on an ascension journey. And so when we speak of these archangels, we're actually speaking of the higher aspects of ourselves. It is the time where the humans become the angels, the earth angels, and embody the energetics of these archangels. Okay, so when we're speaking to Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, we're speaking to these higher aspects of ourself. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael is you, is me. Okay, so we'll draw one card from each. Archangel Michael, bringing in the vision of that sapphire blue, that royal sapphire blue. And Archangel Michael has a very swift energy, a very brilliant, bright light, a sword of light that can clear and cleanse any energetic frequencies of lower vibrations, just with the intention to do so. So if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're feeling any lingering just lower density, frequency, and vibration around you, you may just call on Archangel Michael to come in with his sword and clear, cleanse, clean all around your psychic space, all around your children, your animals, all throughout the room, throughout the house, around the house. You can even clean up your whole neighborhood and send that intention out as far as you would like to reach. Sometimes I'll clean out through the whole community and extend to all sorts of places all over the world. So the card that we drew with Archangel Michael is New Beginnings and a Fresh Start. So that's a very fortuitous card for this drawing, being a new beginning and a fresh start of communicating with you in a whole new way. My prayer, thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. it's really stepping into that trust of your divine path, of your divine self-knowing, and that all information that needs to be present and come to us comes to us in the perfect timing. And the most important thing is that we're open to receiving and going through the process, overcoming any obstacles of fear, because truly that is just an illusion of the ego. Okay? And pulling through Archangel Raphael, calling on this emerald green healing light. Archangel Raphael, our higher aspect of the healer, benevolent, divine, pure, grace, unconditional, giving without any conditions, expectations of what might be received. Okay, so we got two cards. Prayer, works, and sunlight. Oh, will the sun please shine on us here in the Midwest? So the top card was prayer, works, and the bottom card was sunlight. Okay, so the prayer works. Dear God, Source, Universe, the all-knowing cosmic force, however you want to describe that three-letter word, God, if it triggers you. And Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of fill in your blank. So are we sending our prayers out? Are we in communication and dialogue with source energy, with that very clear open pillar of light? Are we communicating on that level within ourselves? And if not, time to really amplify your level of communication with these higher, very high, pure energies. And sunlight, dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. So the sunlight, it's really time for it to start shining a little brighter. What I find, though, is even on these gray days, when I look up into the grayness, where the sun would be, where the sun is, not where it would be, where it actually is, the gray is so bright, and I can still absorb that sunlight, even though it's filtered through the gray. Like in the middle of the day, there's no way I can stare straight up at the sky the way I can when it's a gray day. So stare up to where the sun would be and let that light come in. And it's actually, the filtration system of the clouds is very nice. It makes it more gentle for the eyes to receive. So the sunlight is always there. It's just sometimes filtered more through the clouds. So the prayer works and the sunlight for the Archangel Raphael for the healing piece of it is really incredible. Connect with the sunlight. Connect with that messages coming through the solar energy, because the sun is communicating with the celestial bodies beyond the sun. A lot of the information that we receive comes through the rays of the sunlight, and the sun is communicating out with all this intelligence beyond it. So when we receive the information from the sun, we're receiving information from other stellar bodies that the sun is in communication with. And the prayer works. It's like aligning ourselves to these very high dimensional ways of communicating and corresponding, prayers for ourselves and prayers for others, aligning our intentions with the light. Okay? And it's really mastering the emotional body, mastering any of the lower dimensional frequencies in this third dimension that keep us locked into only understanding the world based on what we see. That's the trap, is if it's only through the third dimension and through the senses that we're experiencing life. It's so much bigger, it's so much broader, it's so much more expansive than what meets the eye, than what meets the nose, right? So be in that more higher frequency energy, and the new beginnings and a fresh start is indeed a fortuitous card to receive, that the path is open, it's opening, and a new day, a new dawn, a new light. Sunday in this first Lemurian first light calendar that we are developing, me and a group of people, is aligning with first light, the place that first light hits the planet, and that is in New Zealand. So actually our whole calendar flips 180 degrees, and the new year starts in June. And today is Unrata, so Sunday becomes a 0 point energy day. It's no longer Sunday. Sunday, it's a sun day every day. We thread the sun and the consciousness of the light through every day of the week. Sunday becomes every day. This day that we know as Sunday is actually Unrata, 0 energy day. Okay, so it's really neutralizing, zeroing out duality, and opening from that space, allowing the light to come in. We can only let the light come in from those very high dimensions when we are zeroed out. In biblical terms, the child of God, really like open and receptive to allowing the light to enter. So that's what I've got for you today, and hope you enjoyed it. Happy Unrata, this February 17th, 2000. I think it's the 17th, is it? Yeah, February 17th, 2019. Logging in and now logging out. Take good care.